Hello guys and welcome back to Roblox and Beast Farm Simulator with theSirGoat. In today's episode, we'll talk a little bit more about the update that is coming. And this morning when I was going to log on and play some Beast Farm, Roblox had a maintenance, so I had to wait and I just hanged around in the Discord channel and Onett was talking about the update actually. So I have some screenshots of that conversation. I will just go through it with you guys, just so you get to know a little bit more about the update as well. So this only thing that Onett typed in the chat that I will go through, and I have some pictures of it as well if you want to read it yourself. I'll put it on the screen as I tell them. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the vicious bee. There's no new updates about the Vicious Bee, but a little more clarity on how often the spawn frequency and stuff. So what Nest said here is that every time it turns night, there's a 33% chance a Vicious Bee will spawn immediately when it turns night. Even if it spawned like 1 minute ago, it always one out of three times. So 33% it will get spawned as well. And I didn't know this. I didn't know the frequency of the spawn of Vicious Bee. It just seemed like it was kind of random. But there is a limit on how long it can go on the server for it to spawn again. So it's almost around 30-minute mark. There should be a one Vicious Bee every 30 minutes. So that's just some more clarity about the vicious bee that I didn't know about. Hope maybe you did, but I just won't go through with it. And here we have a little bit more information about the tickets in the update as well, because now it's pretty easy to get tickets. You get it from both fireflies, the fairy dust, um, or the bubbles in different fields. The ananas field, pineapple field, I mean, got a sometimes he's happy and just spits out bubbles on the ground where you can pick it up, or you have to use a collector there to remove the flowers. But then you can get tickets from that, and you can also get tickets from the fireflies when they land on the ground. They also get some fairy dust on the flowers in a patch, so it's usually four. And then you can get tickets that way as well. Um, that will be nerfed, so you will not get as much tickets as you did from that before, and also from sprouts and flowers is also the chances gets less in this update as well. Ticket dispenser, you the first 500 tickets are cheaper than they are now, but then it goes up exponentially. So if you have not purchased 500 tickets or just need a few tickets to get 1000 or 500 to get event piece, and now is a good time to do it. The egg prices haven't changed. It's only the tickets, raw jelly, and honey prices that will change. And also about the wealth clock. So Onett is trying to move the focus from the random spawns of tickets to get it fixed to a timer. So the the wealth clock will be buffed. So you get 5 tickets each time you you collect or you collect it, and it also changed from every 30 minutes to once an hour that you can hit it as well, and then you get 5 tickets for it. So it's only you get you get the tickets the second time you enable the clock, so you have to be on the server for 1 hour. and then you get one ticket from the first hour, then 2 tickets, and up to 5 tickets as so you get 5 tickets every hour if you stay in the server for a longer period of time. And yeah, of course the the tickets the ticket chance will be increased on Tunnel Bear, King Beetle, and also other mobs. The chances of a ticket to drop is increased there as well. So after the update, just go from the all the bugs that you can. I think that's. I don't know if this will be released now, but Onett will try to make more Science Bear quests and also link the Science Bear to 2 other new quest pools and the challenge. So there's a challenge we will talk about that a little bit later as well. And there's no quest added in the existing quest pools, but we will get some new rewards for them instead. So it's the same pumpkin pie and stuff like that, and but we can get other rewards. One good thing for people that just working on it now, Star Journey, it will not get removed in this update, just so you know. So don't stress out about that. Just keep on doing as you are now. Okay, so a little bit about the crafting. So this is a new feature that will be released in the update as well. So what I've come to know with this this conversation here in the Discord is that you can craft diamond, demon, and gummy masks. Chrismon, let's see, what is it? I just forgot the name of them. Okay, so Chrismon and Cobalt shoulder pads, and they all have passive abilities. And the crafting will be on a fixed timer as well. So while you're crafting, you can only craft one item at a time. So you have to be idle or just go out and farm meanwhile you craft. So it will be not it will not be a crafting time reduction stat, but it seems like Onett will work on that for the later updates instead. So it seems like when you craft ingredients to so you can buy equipment, and after you have crafted all the ingredients, buying and equip the the item that you have the ingredients for, it's instant, so you can just buy it and equip it right away. And as I said before, you can only craft one item at a time, um, and you'll go to a small station. That's where you craft the ingredients. He says that they're sort of like bee abilities, but they activate after you do certain things like collecting so and so many abilities. So it seems like there's some like the quest, the Star Journey, a little bit about that. The craftable items, all the belts, boots, guards, and hats that we have now are get crafted. You can craft them instead of buying them in store. The cheapest craftable item is at 75 million honey, but that requires a lot of treats and royal jellies too. So keep all the royal jellies and treats that you have right now. Don't spend it because it seems like that will be a huge part of the crafting process. Um, you can, I think I mentioned this earlier, but you can only craft one item at a time. But you don't have to stand on the station or at the station to craft. So you can just enable the craft. It will go on in the background while you do other things. You go on quest and farm honey. So it seems like the ingredients or what you need to craft the ingredients are raw jellies, special treats, um, all the fruits, and moon charms, stingers, and gumdrops. So all of the items that we have now will be used in the crafting process for different ingredients and stuff. There will be a few new consumable buffs um, that are kind of long. They're in 10 minutes, or they will last for 10 minutes. So the hotkeys for the stingers will be enabled in, so you don't have to put it out and just click the inventory to use it. You'll have a hotkey for it. But these other consumable buffs will not have the hotkey. So that's about that. And the Stinger's new use, I think that there was we want some more things that the Stingers can do since we get a lot of them with the Vicious P. The new use is to craft items. So and they also can be useful in the challenge that I will talk more about in a little bit. But Vicious P is really important in the challenge that you get, and I hope that we get some cool. It will be, yeah, we can talk about it later. And all of the bees will stay, so we will not replace any bees with others. It seems like the crafting, everyone will make the belt and the Chrisman cobalt shoulder pads or guards, and it will depend on what you want to make. So there's one item that requires 10,000 regular treats in its recipe, and that I think that that can be quite easy to get since we can buy it from the mother bear, and uh, and there will be some different tiers for the items, and they do different things. So you will have to decide which one you want to use. And the hats are in two tiers, but in both of the tiers there are three options for each. So I guess there's six different hats. Um, and three is in one tier and three is in the other tier, lower and higher tier. And there will be another another boss, but there's outside of the challenge. It seems that it always drops at least one star jelly. I think that will be the first time, not every time. Star jellies are kind of rare, so that will everyone will get all the gifted bees. That will not be good, but I think this one, the first time you kill it, will drop a star jelly. And there's a different, like a change in the how you get star jellies as well, so you can get it as rare drops for more things. So the boss in the challenge, this one, and the other boss that is outside of the challenge, and also you can craft star jellies. So that will be quite cool to just farm the materials for it, and then get the ingredients or craft ingredients, and then make some star jellies as well, so we can get all the gifted bees. And there's also stuff in the sprinkler shop, so it will be something else there. Maybe it's the crafting station or whatever, but I don't know. Let's see here. And then a little bit more about the crafting. So if you get disconnected from the game, it will just resume when where you left off, because it saves all the time the process of the crafting. And After you, if you disconnect, this wasn't the case before, but if you disconnect with the wealth clock, you have 10 minutes to reconnect, so it will get saved 10 minutes. If since they will be more important for tickets as well, so to get the combos of the wealth clock, because right now it's quite irritating if you get disconnected and then you lose all the combo for the wealth clock as we have now. So that's all about the crafting. So let's talk a little bit more about the boss. So it seems like this is just a summary of what I've been of this chat, what I've how I've understood it. So maybe you get something else out of it, but I will. You have the text here. So the boss in the challenge, it sometimes sets up totems in quotation that boost its defense in other fields. And there's a beam that links the boss to the totems. And the dot that some people have seen on the as a mesh on his profile page, I guess. The dot is used for that beam, and you cannot kill the boss entirely. So when it gets to 0 HP, then it levels up. So you keep going after that. So every time you kill it or it gets 0 HP, it will level up and then you continue from there. I guess the HP pool will be higher when it level up and stuff, and then you can also get better rewards for the challenge if you do that. So if let's say we're on a full server with 6 people, um, and we have a lot more damage with 6 people that also have the vicious bees, so 6 vicious bees, and as I said before, vicious bee will be very important against this boss. So if you haven't already, go and just try to get as many stingers as you can to unlock that vicious bee. And if you have tickets for a start rate, make it gifted as well, I guess. I will wait to do that though until the update gets released to see exactly what to use stingers for. Since I already have it, but I don't have it gifted as well, so I'll just wait for that a bit. So like the threshold or the limits, or what do you say, the the limits on where you get silver, gold, and diamond amulet. So it will be a new amulet in this challenge as well. Silver, gold, and diamond. And the higher the level the boss gets in the challenge, the better chance to get the higher one, I guess. As in the ant challenge. So if you beat 100 ants, you get the diamond. It will be the same here, but with levels instead. And apart from the level of the boss or the challenge boss, I guess I don't know what to call it, since we don't know what it is yet. Um, you also have to reach a personal score. So it seems like all of this challenge is about damage on the boss. So I guess that you have to do a lot of damage yourself and also as a team to get it to higher levels and get better rewards. So keep an eye on that and group up with people maybe on your friends list and stuff like that to get more damage on the boss, since you will get better rewards that way. And also you have to perform as well, so you cannot just leech on other people that are good in the group. You have to carry yourself. Um, so the challenge will be harder than the ants, but it's also a server-wide event. So when you trigger this challenge, everyone on the server has to participate, and you cannot. Someone like you can get rewards even though someone else triggers the event, and it's kind of like sprouts. It seems like it's like critters that spawns during the on the map at random places, and that and when you kill them, the it scatters prizes around. So it will be good to kill them as well, so you can get maybe treats and stuff for the crafting. And one negative thing about this is where since new players when they join a server, maybe someone else trigger the event and the challenge. It will be hard for them to get. I mean, they will die probably, and they will not get as much from it since they don't do a lot of damage. So that will be one negative thing. That's why it can be good to group up with people that are in your level range, what to say, uh, on the same like same honey, same hive as you. So it seems like when you level the boss up, it drops stuff as well. So you'll get treats, royal jellies, and crafting ingredients from that when it levels up. So the boss, I don't know if this is challenge boss or if it's the normal boss, but it will be like the vicious bee. It just chooses a field where it can spawn on the map. And the best thing on it says here, if you're a new player and you have the challenge is going on, just run away from the boss until it's over, since they will most likely be killed. So everyone can get amulets and the prizes from the event, even though they didn't trigger it. So that's also one positive thing of grouping up with people, that you can just do it once a day maybe to get the prizes. So this is a rare event, so you can only trigger it once a day without spending tickets. So in the end challenge, you can actually get and passes from spending tickets. It seems like this is the same with this event as well, but it's even more rare than the end challenge. Is not as rare. You can get one pass every other hour. Because and this is the reason for this is since every time you trigger it, the entire server is forced into the challenge and they have to participate or be zoned out from the normal map. I don't know exactly how this will work, but it seems like everyone has to participate at least, so that's why it's also so rare. And it seems like it's a quest chain that you have to complete, enable just in order to participate in the challenge and connect and also can activate it. So it will be it will not be activated every 24 hour. It will be a little bit more, but not two days. So no, slightly less than a day. Sorry. So it'll be less than 24 hours, or you have to pay a lot of tickets to activate it again when not the normal spawn timer is up again. And apart from or as the vicious bee just spawns normally on the map, you don't have to do anything. This will be a triggered start, so you have to talk to an NPC and just to start it, I guess. Um, Another thing about the vicious bee, the gifted vicious bee, the cooldown of mobs gets reduced. Um, this won't affect the timer on this new challenge, so we have to wait for that. And there's also another boss or a critter as the king beetle and stuff that we is on a 4-day respawn timer, and it seems like this one will get affected by the vicious bee. So since it's so long, you get great benefits of having the gifted vicious bee in this, and the boss is then an NPC, and yeah, and you don't have to use a pass to trigger the event or kill the boss, as apart from the end challenge that you have to have a pass. So that's all I have actually. It was just a quick update on what I got new this morning. So I hope you got something out of this video, and thank you so much for watching. As always, if you liked what I talked about or want to see further other things about me in the future, please comment if you have any tips on what to do, and since before the update I mean, and also like this video and subscribe if you want to see more stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.